Hi, welcome to my channel, CinderAli Loves Disney. If it's your first time stopping by, hi, my name is Ali. Today I am going to be making the ears for the June Year of the Ear exchange, as well as the giveaway pair that I am going to give away. I was actually selected to be the one to give away a pair of ears to a lucky winner this month, so I'm super excited. I've got all my supplies out. I have started cutting templates for the ears. I'm just using an old priority mail box. It's really, it's a little bit thinner than normal cardboard, but it's really easy to cut out, and they're pretty decent, you know, thickness, and it's holding its shape really well here on these. So I'm looking forward to trying these for the first time. And so I'm going to go ahead and film myself making these ears. So these ears will be just for the participant that I'm exchanging with. I probably will have a separate video on the actual giveaway pair. So here we go. Couple different swatches of fabric because I didn't know which one I liked better, and I'm glad I did, because the one I was really leaning toward, I think the different one looks better in person. So the company I ordered them from was called Spoon Flowers, and I'll link their information below, and now you'll get to see which ones I'm actually picking to make something from.
Once I've got the two different pieces, I line them up together to make sure that they're perfectly even, and I mark them with a T for the top so I know which side to glue together and which side to put stuffing in.
Okay, my pattern's all laid out here, and I'm going to pull out my template that's actually, this one's slightly larger than the one I used to trace the ears on the cardboard. I use this one to trace on fabric so that I can have a little bit of excess to cover around the ears. Now I thought these fabrics were going to be a little bit bigger than they are, so I'm going to be stretching it very, very close. So I'm going to see what I can do here and see if I can get the full pattern of what I need. So here we go. I'm leaving a little bit of excess here to actually be able to fold over, which hopefully I've left myself enough. This is really, really cutting it close here, so let's see what I can do. Okay, two sides cut for ear half number one. Wish me luck. And I'm just going to preface now, I apologize in advance for some of the angles that I may need to use. It's just really difficult to keep this tripod here in front of me and to try to reach around and work with this, so it'll be on the side for some of it. As I'm stuffing the ears and doing some other things.
So the way I determine how far apart to put my ears is I always use these fairy godmother ears that Heather at the Disney Housewife made me. And the reason I do is because I use the same exact headband that she used, and so I measure how much distance there was in between here from the very middle of the band, and then I will mark off on here on the ones I'm actually making. I tell you, this is probably the most stressful part of doing this for me because I'm such a perfectionist and I want it to look right. And so I always go over and over my measurements to make sure that these are gonna look right and evenly spaced on the side. I found this pretty purple material that I'm going to use for the bow. So I'm going to make a 6-inch bow, and in order to do that, I'm going to do cut 13 inches across this way. So I've measured 13 this way, and then it's 9 inches this way. So it's going to be a pretty big piece of material. So 9 inches here, 13 inches here. So that's what I'll do. Apparently I thought I hit the record button, and I hadn't when I showed that I cut out a 3x4 inch square as well that I'm going to use to wrap around the outside of the bow. I always like to make a little bit extra just to make sure I have enough to kind of wrap around. Now I'm going to iron these two pieces. Trying to make sure I get all the creases out on this, so I'm really trying to press this so it looks nice. Okay, so I'm going to do the similar thing. I'm going to fold kind of like, there's a middle crease, and I'm going to meet these two pieces to the middle, and I'm going to iron that. And then I'm going to meet the two halves into the middle as well. Sure I get that exactly. Let's make sure it looks the middle here. And then I'll go ahead and crease that. Okay, I'm by no means a professional at doing this, so I'm going to preface by saying that. So this is just for me watching other people's tutorials is how I do it. So I am going to take this piece here, and basically I'm holding the back side because it's kind of loose and open, and I'm going to fold it in a third so that it kind of pinches together and has a little piece in the middle here that I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue on, and then I'll do the same thing on the back. I have burned my fingers probably a good 5 or 6 times already just in making these ears today. Because my decade is 80s, I really wanted to apply some lace to it, and I already had this lace trim. So I've been kind of playing around trying to figure out a good way to position it and put it on here. So I kind of found a way, and I think it looks kind of cool as I've just kind of draped it inside the bow and kind of left it, you know, loose and floopy here. So that way if my person doesn't like it, they can easily just take the little lace part off. But I hope they keep it on because I think it's kind of cool. So now I'm gonna put it on this side. So here's the finished product. I really like how it looks. I added the lace, and when it's up, it'll kind of stand a little high. I mean, she could always trim, I guess, an excess piece off if she doesn't like it hanging. I think it looks kind of cool. So I think it added that extra something to the bow that was missing. So I'm really proud of it, and I hope my person likes them. Thank you for watching my DIY tutorial on making these ears. There will be some other Year of the Ear participants who have created DIY videos as well, and if I'm able to, I will link their channels below, so be sure and check everyone's channel out. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already done so, please do consider hitting the subscribe button and sticking around for more Disney magic. And as always, make it a Disney day.